is the one that went through the Facebook and was like, showed me this picture. And I was like, this is my mom. And I just broke down and started crying on the floor.
The love between a mother and child is like no other. Now imagine your mother moving to another state and leaving you alone at just 13 years old. This is Marshayla's story.
So last week, I was just laying in bed. I opened up a message from Facebook and it said, "You are so beautiful. I love you still." It was a message from my mom. That was the first time I heard from my mom in 12 years, since the day my mom got on the bus and left with my baby sister when I was 13 years old. Growing up, my mom was my best friend. She was the apple of my eye. She was the light of my entire world. But I always knew that there was something mentally not there. We were in and out of shelters. We were sleeping in parks. We just didn't have any stability. Around 11 years old, I was staying with family members. I was finally in school. I was in an apartment with my own room, and I finally had stability for the first time in a very long time. So one day she was just like, "I'm gonna buy us Greyhound tickets and we're just gonna get on the bus and we're gonna move to Texas." And my initial reaction was just no. I just didn't want to do that anymore. From that day when my mom got on the bus, I never heard from my mom again. I felt abandoned. I felt unloved, hurt. I just been feeling so alone for these last 12 years. I feel so angry that she did not reach out to me. You held me in your womb for 9 months and you didn't reach out to me. Why was I not good enough for you? I knew she couldn't give me the moon and the stars, but just being there was the moon and the stars to me. That's just my biggest thing. Like, I just wanted to love my mom. I wanted to love you. My mom says that she wants to have a relationship with me again, but I'm terrified. I'm petrified that she will leave again. I can't lose my mom again. I can't lose my mom again. That's just it.
It's been 12 years since Marshayla's mother left her. Marshayla, how did that shape your life?
It's just been very frustrating, you know? Like, the person that's supposed to love me and be there for me has been gone for 12 years, you know? She raised this whole other person and she has not reached out to me, you know? It's 12 years.
And I just wonder how you felt when you all of a sudden got a text from her when you hadn't heard from her for the last 12 years. What was going through your mind?
I was laying in the bed and I got this message on Facebook.
On Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, and I just responded like, "This is not you," you know? And I just gave my boyfriend the phone, like, you know? And so, he actually was the one to like look further into this Facebook, because it's like, that's her name, but that's not her name. And it's a very unique name. So I was just like, watch this be my mom. And so he is the one that went through the Facebook and was like, showed me this picture. And I was like, this is my mom. And I just broke down and started crying on the floor. Like,
so you never tried looking for her through Facebook? Or?
Well, I did, but like I said, that's not how she spells her name.
Can we back up a little bit and talk about what it was like through your childhood with her? I mean, you know, did you have food? Was she drinking? Was she on drugs or anything?
My mom's never been on drugs or like drinking. Like, that's not her backstory, you know? But I can tell my mom's been hurt for a very long time. Like, growing up with her, like, I would wake up in the middle of the night and like, I would just see her crying, you know, and stuff like that.
You remember that?
Right. Yeah, like when we first lived in Texas, you know.
Like a loneliness, maybe?
Yeah, like I knew my mom was hurt. I knew something wasn't right. I knew that she had a depression or something, you know? Like, I just knew that my mom, you know, was broke down on the inside, but like, we didn't have anything, you know? We were in a struggle. Like, we slept in parks before. We were in and out of shelters and, you know, and...
So there really was no stability in your childhood?
Never.